Welcome back, folks. What the fuck? This is happening. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Voice of One Wheel on a Friday. So we're calling it Voice of... What the hell is this? A little something new, a little something fresh, a little something extra because of the cluster F that is going on in my life. And I don't really know how else to do it other than to just come on here and be real with you guys. Otherwise, I feel like I'm faking it. I feel like I'm the last few days I have been rotting in a pit of just feeling weird. And so here I am, and I'm by myself today. Belly is actually still sleeping. He doesn't even know I'm doing this. So Clyde, if he tries to get in here, let him be. Let the man sleep. I'm doing this one on my own, and it's a surprise show. So welcome, everybody. Hi, everyone. All right, here's the deal. It's Race for the Rails. Everybody's excited about it. So am I. I'm sitting here looking at videos and pictures of people that are there, and they're starting to get excited. Today is the first day of the races and everything that's happening. And I'm like, man, I wish I was there. It looks like it was so cool. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I should be there. I was definitely supposed to be there, and I feel silly for having those thoughts and feelings because I am not there. And I had plans booked and ready to go. And I'm sure there's going to be some interesting thoughts on me not going because I know people don't think I want to be around. I don't know. There's been a lot. I know you don't think I want to be at these things. It's not the case. You can think whatever you want, but I did not go. There's some stuff going on in my life, you guys, that is in my personal life that's causing some anxiety that I've never felt before, and it has been crippling to the point where I did not feel comfortable getting on that plane. I didn't. And the day up, Belly can attest, I've been a mess for 2 weeks leading up to this. And it has nothing to do with Race for the Rail or the Voice of One Wheel or one wheel riding at all, which is the weird thing about it. I don't know if I can explain it. This is a show about one wheels, but if you don't know about us, then what are you doing? I think people are probably wondering why aren't you supposed to be there? Yeah. And I've never really taken anxiety seriously before because I've never really felt it. I'm very socially comfortable. I mean, you don't do something like this if you're not comfortable being on a camera or on stage or on a microphone. I do it every weekend and I typically do it well. But due to things that I don't feel comfortable talking about in my personal life, for whatever reason, there has been a crippling anxiety going over me for about 2 weeks now, and it has been crushing. And I don't know what that's about, but it's given me a new appreciation for anybody who has dealt with anxiety or dealt with depression, I suppose. Because I got to be honest with you, I used to look at it like kind of like a weakness, like, oh, okay, you have social anxiety, okay, so you get nervous in crowds, like what are you, everyone? That's kind of how I used to look at it. Like I did too. You kind of work on it and you get over it. I get that now that maybe that's not the case, and maybe that I see, I guess, anxiety in a different level, and I feel like a coward that it kept me from the Race for the Rails this weekend because I was really looking forward to going. I couldn't get on that plane. I couldn't do it. And I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry that I'm not there. But I'm really excited for everybody who is. And I want to just flame the stoke for the Race for the Rails because I'm so pumped to watch the live stream. I love that Future Motion's going to do it. They're going to do it on their channel. And I'm just excited for it. That's awesome. So we'll get to see the winners. And whoever that is in each of the races tomorrow. Awesome, right? And I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to watch just along with you guys. I haven't really felt like a rider lately. That's part of it. I will get into. But I do have so much inside of our archives that I have for you guys today that I can bring to the table. And so why don't we do one of those now? What is this? Of course. There you go. This is what happens when I don't have Belly here. I need Belly. You guys know I need Belly. Did you see this? Holy shit. Look how many people showed up for this race. Or not even this race, just this event. This was in, looks like Florida, because it was Corey Bainey. He said it was a great turnout this weekend. We could play a game right now where if I just took this off the screen, just guess how many people that was. It's almost like jelly beans in a jar, because I can't tell you. I think it's, I don't know. Here, what do you think? How many people are there? Bam. Go. Guesses. Social Media Lounge. Good morning. Hello. I hope you're not crushing me. I'll look at it in a second and see. What do you think? How many people are in there? How many people are in this Florida group? Do you think it is more or less than the people who are at Float Life Fest 1? It's probably not as many that were there last year, but look at this, man. Look how many people that is. Look how many wheels there are. That's unbelievable. That's it. I'm not letting you look at it anymore. Go ahead and pipe your answers in. How many people do you think are in that group? It's unbelievable. We should do a little contest. Maybe a little giveaway. In fact, what a transition. Clyde, way to go, dude. Yeah. We're doing a giveaway show tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. We're getting you excited about the Race for the Whales. That's my new mission for the rest of the weekend, to just be excited about it with you. We're going to do a giveaway show at 8 o'clock. It's not going to be like a whole one wheel of treasure or anything. I don't want to play that out. But we have some stuff to give away to our patrons who are in the $3 tier and up. We told you that we would give you a stand for your car and also a free fender from Future Motion. So those will be given away to anybody who is in our Patreon page in at least $3 or up. It's super easy. If you're not in there and you want to win some stuff tonight, all you got to do, head over to patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC and just join for the $3 tier. That gets you in for the monthly prizes. And this month's prizes for July, at least, when it's the beginning of August now, but this is the July giveaway, will be a stand for your car, a wood engraved stand. Yeah, there you go. For your car, so your one wheel won't move around, and then also a fender from Future Motion. So there you go, and we will do that tonight. I've got Jeff Foote coming over, but I will also be giving away 4 t-shirts. You get to choose from anywhere you want. I will give you a t-shirt from anywhere you want. You can get a t-shirt from StokeButter.com. You can get a t-shirt from The Float Life. You can get a t-shirt from Christine Marie Stewart. You can get a t-shirt from Swerve. You can get a t-shirt from anyone you want. I will buy it for you as long as it's under $30. I will do 4 of those tonight. So we will have 4 winners. I will buy you some gear because I'm excited about it. We want to do some more giveaways here. We're excited to just do more things for you guys, to say thank you for listening and watching and putting up with our shenanigans, along with hanging out and talking one wheels for an hour every week. So it'll be fun. Jeff Foote will be in studio. Last time he was here, he was kind of a mess, and it was awesome. A mess in a good way. A mess that is great for radio and maybe even TV. And you will experience it tonight. He will be here in Studio A. So just prepare yourselves for that and grab a drink. Set your calendars, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're giving a bunch of shit away right here on this channel. Moving on. New camera setup here. In case anybody was missing the old setup, we've got this one back. Belly's got some cool stuff. He's got a picture from Swerve over there. On the wall underneath the TTR cross. And of course, we've got Keelhart's Studio A. Cool ass wood stuff that he does. Let's get over to the rest of the archives. Have you guys seen this video about this helmet? I'm just going to go ahead and narrate because it's one of these that doesn't have voices. It just has words. So check this out. I saw this and I was like, holy shit. This is pretty awesome. It's a helmet that has a built-in heads-up display, first of all, okay? Now, it tells you, GPS, navigation, rear camera, all right there in your vision. It's a full-face mask, okay? And you're just looking at it, and up in the top middle, it's got this display. Now, it's got touch gestures on the side of it, so you can just tap it to stop or play, swipe it up or down for volume, left and right for track. It's got lights on the helmet. This thing is freaking badass. I would feel so cool riding around with one of these. But it begs the question, ladies and gentlemen, when is too much too much? When is it too much? When is enough enough? Now, I think this is pretty cool, having a heads-up display. But what do you think? Is that too much? Like, if you see somebody riding in a full face mask, because I have one, I feel like people are looking at you like, man, what? And you shouldn't worry necessarily about how people look at you when you ride, but I know you do. I know you do. I shouldn't, but I do. So when is enough enough? You know, like I wonder if I would, because when I listen, I see there's a whole lot of one wheel riders, and there's a lot of love coming in through the social media lounge and the Facebook messages, and I really do appreciate it. It's actually I appreciate. Thank you guys. There's a lot of new riders right now, and it's bringing me back to my noob days. Oh man, I had a walk-in closet that was okay. It was dedicated for my gear, like a Batman would have like his little closet where he would open the door and all of his suit stuff was hanging there. I was like, why can't you have that? I can do that. I have a motorcycle jacket. I have a full face, helmet. I've got my pads for my wrist, my helmet, and my knees, and I've got my what else? I had my riding gloves. That's what it was. All of it pinned up on the wall. All I had to do was just open up a door and there it was. So awesome. But when is too much, too much? I feel like that was a bit much. That only lasted like 2 weeks, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do this every time. Like, I'm not saying don't gear up. I'm just saying, like, I felt I have 3 levels of helmets, and for some reason, I never wear the full face one. But EUC riders, because you would face plant if you're gonna know, there is no nosedive catching. Like, think about that. They wear the full face helmets because we have a luxury that they don't have, and I have both of them. So I can tell you right now, it's something that you don't realize until you experience both different rides. Because when something happens like a nosedive on a one wheel, the nose slaps and it hits the ground, and then you can jump off of it, and then from there, whatever happens. It's usually not great, but with an EUC, now I will say they have a far less chance of doing this because they're stronger. But if you ride it like a moron, either way, you're gonna make something nosedive because you're overexerting the energy that it can put out. Right? Fine. So if you ride an EUC like an idiot, there's nothing to catch you. I mean, that thing just boom, you're gone. So I don't know, man. I totally understand why they would wear those helmets. I feel like when people see me on a one wheel, no matter what I'm wearing, they're like, damn, that's pretty cool. But if I was wearing that, they might be like, damn, that guy's a little too far into it. What do you guys think? Is that helmet cool, or is it too much? I mean, I would love that heads-up display. And for behind you, that's awesome. Always being able to see what's behind you, that's cool. I wonder if you could tap it into the One Wheel app. Whoa! That'd be pretty sweet. Moving on. What else we got up there? Let's go, Clyde. Ooh. Okay. So this guy was talking, what are your worst obstacles besides obvious things like potholes and curbs? And he's posting a picture of like a path that's got these massive like gaps in the cement going all the way down the middle of it. And it reminds me of what we have a lot here in Floatville, USA, Northern Virginia, United States of America. We've got roots ripping up all of the paths, okay? There's all kind of roots from the trees, and they're coming sideways, and you can see all the paths are just like completely, undulated. And I deal with this on the daily, so it spoke to me when this guy's like, yeah, what's the deal? Like, how do you deal with this? I think handling this, because like I said, there's a lot of new riders out here. Handling things like this at the beginning are what's going to really gain your confidence. So don't be afraid of them. Figure out how to go over them, right? This is a weight distribution thing. When you're going over these cracks, first of all, you've got to be aware of what you're doing, and it's the reason that you've always got to be watching where you're going. Okay, if you're zoning out and you're texting on your one wheel, well, then you get whatever's coming to you, right? You're on a machine. I know you do it when you're driving. You shouldn't do that either. Neither should I. I shouldn't tell you what to do because I'm the worst. But, we do that too. I'm sure we, don't like a song. We look down and like, you hit, next on your phone or whatever it is because you don't have that badass helmet where you can just swipe. Yeah, that's when the worst happens, right? So if you're not even looking for it, well, then that goes without saying. But if you see it and it's coming, this is a weight distribution issue with your feet. And I can speak to this because you can get better at it. I'm telling you, it's something that you can improve. And it's like fine motor skills. Don't look at these things as like, oh, I can't ride it. Figure out how to ride it. Right? Tackle it. Go for it. Come on, tackle it. You think the guys that race for the rail this weekend and the girls aren't, riding over things worse than this? Come on. That's nothing. I'm not saying anything against that rider, but come on. That's nothing. You can handle this. Figure out how to ride over it with a different weight distribution as you go over the crack. You've got to account for the different ground underneath you. And I know this because when dude, you guys, I don't have my one wheel, because think of how stupid this is. I sent my one wheel on the package to Lake Tahoe because they offered for like 75 or 80 bucks. You can have them send you a label, ship you off a label so that you can send your one wheel to Lake Tahoe. They'll have it waiting for you, and then they'll send it back wherever you want after the weekend's over. So I sent it out there, haven't had it for 2 weeks, and didn't go. And so now I don't have a one wheel. And I'm pretty much just hoping that it comes back to me, because now I'm just banking on them going, oh, this one never got picked up. We should send it back. Let's put the accurate label on there and send it back and be, I hope that happens. I sent them an email. I don't know when I'm going to see my one wheel again. And it's probably another reason that I've had, go figure, 2 weeks of weirdly crippling anxiety. The 2 weeks that I've gone without my one wheel, the only 2 weeks I've not been with one wheel since 2 years ago when I first bought one. Isn't that weird? That's no bullshit either. So for those people who were wondering, should I buy one? Is it something that's worth it? Yes. It's better than Xanax, which I don't use either. But my God, it's like a personal antidepressant device. Not having the ability to go out there. All I have now is my EUC, and I'm not nearly as good. I'm a noob again. So I know these cracks like this can really be a pain, and I find myself thinking, I'll just go around it. I'll go on the grass or whatever. No, Adam, tackle it. You guys, tackle it too. I want you to get better. I want you to improve all of your riding. Don't shy away from it. You got this. What else we got? Whole bunch of shit going down. Oh, you guys want to do some laughing? Now, Faboose is feeling himself a little bit right now, and he should be, because Future Motion picked up his picture of his wedding where him and his bride were on their one wheels, and they posted it like as a sponsored ad, or they just like picked it up and put it on their social media, and that's always like the holy grail. And you're like, whoa, how cool is that? Everyone's congratulating him. You know what? They should. Faboose from France, we love you. But we also get to laugh at you a little bit. Enjoy this, folks, as he nosedives on the beach. Just too good. Yep, here we go. It's fast. He's going. Oh, he's down. And he's down. That is the coolest angle. If you're watching or if you're listening on the podcast, he's just, it's got a camera right from the back of his foot. So we're right down there with him, and then he's gone. And then he's on the beach, and he's back. So, Fab, we love you, sir. I'm so glad for all of the success, and we wish you more as you move forward in your new endeavor, married and happy. So cool. So happy for you. But again, this is too funny. Whoop-bam! I love it, dude. Oh, Faboose, we love you, man. Moving on. Oh, man. I don't want to do that one. Clyde, no, I don't want to do that one today. I do not want to go down any of those roads. I'll show you the picture I looked at, and that's all I'm going to show you. Now, if any of you are in the social media lounge, you know what I'm talking about. We'll probably get into that next Tuesday. I don't feel like tackling that. I don't think I'm in the right mindset to tackle that right now. So we will do that on Tuesday. This is Terry Peter that we're looking at, who just did an epic 54.5 mile float for his 35th birthday today. Terry Peter, what's up? Happy birthday to you, sir. The goal was 60, but we ended up taking a few shortcuts because it got dark and the bugs were ridiculous. Congratulations to this guy. Look at that trek. Man, 54 miles. Good for this guy with Jamie Bryant, of course. This is one of, I mean, they're friends of the show. They're friends of everybody who isn't friends with Terry and Jamie. Jay and JB. One Wheel With Me is their channel. They're awesome. They're super fun. They ride one wheels. You gotta love them. Look at these two. Happy birthday to Terry Peter, my friend. Copy invitation. Hopefully he's in there in the social media lounge right now. I posted a GIF of dreadlocks being eaten by a dog for your birthday. Happy birthday, sir. Okay. Moving forward. What's this summer board about? The pint? Nope, not talking about the pint. I'm talking about the summer board. What is this? I saw this and I was intrigued. Snowboard everywhere. Okay. I more like copy everything. So this is the summer board. Now, I'm just gonna say, let's look at the logo first of all. Looks a little familiar. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Wow, that looks like a One Wheel logo to me. And boy, is this basically everything that is a Leaf Tech skateboard. What is the difference? This is just copy 101 right here. Copy imitation? No, sir. Copy imitation might have named his name after this summer board. Because all they're doing is copying a whole bunch of stuff, like a logo, and apparently the... I mean, what is different about this than a Leaf Tech? Give me a break. It's exactly the same. I don't get it. Swappable battery? So what? It's got bindings? So what? Same thing. They're exact same bindings. I had them. They're the same thing. What's happening right now? Is it a Leaf Tech? It's not. Wouldn't that be funny if it wasn't? I'm just an ass. It's actually just a Leaf Tech board. It's not. Summerboard.com. Not having it, dude. I don't know what that's about. I don't like it. Okay. Moving on. Copy board is what that is. Is that it? Is that all I have for the people? Oh, man. I had so much today. All right, so what I wanted to just make sure that everybody knows is that on Saturday at 4 p.m., Future Motion is going to be doing a live stream for Race for the Rail. So you can see it right here. Race for the Rail live stream. And they're going to be doing it at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So that's 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, 7 p.m. Eastern. Just tune in here right at One Wheel is the channel. Future Motion is all you have to search, and you'll find them. You can watch the live stream. I'm pretty pumped to do the same thing. I'm excited to see what they put out. I hope they put out a good stream. I'm sure they will, so that'll be fun. Make sure you check that out. That'll be awesome. I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to watch like a fan. You know what? Hold on, Clyde, because I'm not really done yet. I'm about to get out of here, but part of what's been going on in my mind. Have you ever seen somebody take a break from social media and you're like, come on, man, just pull it together? It's odd. Like I don't. It's not that I need a break from social media. I don't feel like a rider right now. I don't feel like I'm one of you guys, and I don't like that. I've gotten to the point where I feel very outside looking in, like I'm just kind of facilitating things and like not participating in things and feeling like I can participate in things. And that's sad for me. That's not why I got into doing this. I got into doing this because we love riding around here, folks. All right. That's just rule number one. Like, float every day. And so I don't know, man. I used to post a lot of videos about like me riding and like us doing stuff. And like, well, all of this goes into, there's a lot of backstory. You might want to check out the Patrons Only podcast this week. It's going to be a little bit more into the in-depth of what's going on, because we used to do a lot of, me posting stuff. And then I just don't feel right doing it anymore. I don't know. And I feel like, let's have Belly post some stuff, and let's have you guys take the torch in the weekly One Wheel challenge. I don't want it to be about me, and then I just haven't felt like I'm part of it, and so I want to get back to that. I want to feel like I'm part of the group too. I want to hang out with you guys. I don't want to just hang out and facilitate. Like, I want to feel like a rider too, and I'm looking forward to getting back into that. Part of that's on me. I'm going to take, like, my New Year's resolution is to take more invites to group rides. So DMV One Wheel Riders, I'm coming for you. Jeff Foote will be here tonight, and get excited for him because he's funny and he says things that are just off the cuff. I'll try to get him as drunk as I can. So hopefully we'll just have some fun with him. We'll give away a bunch of free stuff tonight. 4 t-shirts from whatever companies you want. If you win, we will count the June Kims. We will play Where is the Belly. We'll spin the wheel. We'll have some fun with it, but I'm not going to call it the One Wheel of Treasure. We're not doing a whole big, huge production. We're just having fun with you, drinking some beers on a Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss it. I'm excited for you. Belly might even be in here, but I haven't talked to him about it, so don't hold him to that. This is all a surprise to him and you and even me. But thank you for letting me come on here and be a little bit vulnerable with you guys today. I do appreciate it. There's no point of us doing this. We're not going to let you in on why we're doing it. So got to be real, and I appreciate you letting me do that. Let's have some fun with the rest of the day. Enjoy Race for the Rails coming up tomorrow. Get excited for the live stream over on Future Motion's page. See you tonight, 8 p.m. here on TTR Studios. And if you want to get in for that fender or the stand for your car, just head over to our page, patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. Join for at least $3, and then you're in, but you might as well do it for $5, and then you get the Patrons Only podcast every single week. That's it for me, folks. Hopefully you had fun. And I'll see you guys tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern with Jeff Foote and anybody else who's joining. We'll see. There'll be a day of surprises from TTR Studios. Bye, guys.